Hi friends, welcome back to my channel iQOO. So in this video I'll try to compare the epic display comparison between all of these four smartphones which I got right now. Yes friends, starting with the Moto Edge 20 device, and is a Poco F3 GT smartphone, and Realme X7 Max device, and is a iQOO 7 device. Let's see which phone has got what type of display panels and what type of calibrations. These are the things which I'll try to focus in this video, and how is the viewing angles experience as well. Let me know in the comment section below what are your thoughts and which display you felt the best. That is what exactly I'm going to look at the comments. Please try to comment which display you like it. And first let's check at the specifications of all the four smartphones, because you should know which phone has got what type of specifications before actually starting the video. So first thing is that the Moto Edge 20 and the Poco F3 GT, they both have the AMOLED 10-bit panel, as you can see, which is a 1 billion colors you will be getting in these two phones exactly. So these are 10-bit panel with 144 Hz refresh rate in the Moto Edge 20 and 576 Hz touch sampling rate, slightly advantage, and 6.7 inches screen size, but Gorilla Glass protection 3 in the Moto Edge 20 device. As you can see, that's a kind of drawback. In the Poco F3 GT, AMOLED 1 billion colors and with 10-bit panel and 120 Hz refresh rate, and the brightness is up to 500 nits brightness. I think the Moto Edge 20 brightness will be close to 450 nits, somewhere around that. I need to do the outdoor visibility test very soon, so stay tuned for those videos. But Gorilla Glass 5, 480 Hz touch sampling rate. That's the thing in the Poco F3 GT. By default, you get the 480 Hz touch sampling rate in this phone, but not in the Edge 20. Make sure to check that video. You will definitely understand how much it is. In the Realme X7 Max, Super AMOLED display, 120 Hz and 1000 nits of brightness, not bad, more than these two phones slightly, and 6.43 inches, so small size. So compared to these three phones, this is the smallest pocketable size, I mean single hand uses phone, which is present the Realme X7 Max with 10 digit resolution and the drag and trail glass protection, which is present in this device. And next is finally iQOO 7 with the AMOLED 120 Hz HDR10 plus 1300 nits of brightness. So out of these four phones, the brightness is higher in the iQOO 7 device, and 6.62 inches screen size, slightly kind of in the middle. So this is a comparison between all the four smartphones in terms of the pixel density. 385 pixel density in the Edge 20 and 395 in the Poco F3 GT. I think in the Realme X7 Max, which has got highest pixel density because of small screen size, obviously 409 and 394 pixel density, as you can see, PPI. So second step is to move to the settings application. What are the settings it's available in the all the four smartphones in terms of calibration the displays. Let me go to the settings of all the four devices. Let's see what is happening in the settings. Here's the settings option, and let's go to the display option only. And let me try to open the color profile, and let me show you what are the color changes you can actually do it, because that also matters a lot when you're trying to do this kind of comparisons. And whenever I try to do this kind of comparison, I need to do in-depth comparison, not just playing a video. You should know all these things. What are the colors available by default? How much you can actually configure? So when it comes to the configurations, the Moto Edge 20, Realme X7 Max, iQOO 7 device, they do offer the basic thing. So nothing much special is going on in this three smartphones. But in the Poco F3 GT, so this is a Poco F3 GT where you do have a lot of customizations. As you can see, so many customizations you are actually having in this device. Different colors and different patterns you can actually choose it from. That's the one thing which is present here. So this is a quick information about the basic specifications and basic settings what are available in all the smartphones. Now let's move to the next part, which is the calibration part. So is a display calibration application which I'm trying to use at this moment. Let's use the maximum peak brightness in all the four smartphones. So Moto Edge 20, Poco F3 GT, Realme and iQOO 7 device. I'm trying to do the testing at this point using the with studio lighting effect and without studio lighting effects as well. So from this point, I'm not editing any part of this video. So that's the reason you are trying to see this kind of change in the realistic colors. So these are the colors. This is how it looks with the maximum peak brightness I'm trying to use at this point. Try to observe the colors, friends, how they look. And let me try to do the same kind of testing with the maximum peak brightness. Let me turn off the lights. What happens? Let's see. When there's no light. So without lighting, I'm trying to do the test, and you will be able to see the difference slightly. Try to observe the color panels, how they are really calibrated for each color. So for me, it looks, this both are kind of similar. It's looking for the, if you try to watch with your personal eyes, you will definitely notice this kind of difference. I'm not sure whether you will be noticing in the camera or not, but still. So next thing is to check the minimum brightness level. So which phone has got minimum brightness level? Let me try to turn off all the lights. So all the lights are completely turned off in my room, and here we go with the lowest brightness levels what you can get out of all the phones. I think all the phones are having really low brightness and not much flickering happening at this moment. In the low brightness mode, this is the minimum brightness test which I'm trying to do. As you can see, friends, it's the minimum so far, clearly. Now let's move to the next part, which is the video part. So right now I'm playing the same video in all the four smartphones at same time. So now you'll be able to see any kind of difference or not. Let me know in the comment section below. So Moto Edge 20, Poco F3 GT, and the Realme X7 Max, and the iQOO 7 device. These are the four smartphones which I'm trying to play at this moment, and now you'll be able to identify any kind of differences. If you notice, let me know in the comment section below. But for me, it looks kind of really cool to watch. First thing is that having the 10-bit panel will be having slightly advantage if you try to only watch all the phones together. So if you have the phone side by side, only then you can actually feel the difference. But trust me, friends, if you don't have the phone, you won't be able to feel it. So I'm trying to bring slightly kind of close to the phone. So now you'll be able to get a clear idea what is going on with the viewing angles of all the phones, how they look. So Edge 20 here, and Poco F3 GT, Realme X7 Max, and the iQOO 7 device. So let me know in the comment section below, friends, which displays you are feeling really good to watch as well. And this from the top angle, I am trying to show you exactly what is going on between all the four smartphones, and I am trying to use with the full brightness. Now let me try to decrease the brightness to minimum 0. Let's see which phone will be having the what kind of brightness levels. In the low brightness, I did keep everything to 0. Now you can actually see what is happening with the 0 brightness levels at this moment. So all the four smartphones are having the really good low brightness levels at this moment. As you can clearly see, not much difference is there in terms of the brightness. And right now you'll be able to identify the clear difference what is happening. Sometimes you try to watch in the low brightness mode, the iQOO 7, sometimes it keeps some kind of different kind of colors. I mean green tint kind of colors, but it's not that visible when you get the black maybe. But let's do the same test when all the lights are on and the brightness is also completely increased in all the four smartphones. As you can see, all the phones are completely increased with the brightness levels at this moment. And let me try to do one thing. I like to change the angles so you can actually see it in this way. So same positions I did keep, friends. So Moto Edge 20 and the Poco F3 GT. So this means only I think second day of using the Moto Edge 20. Still I need to have some time with this phone to judge the display what is happening. So this is a quick comparison, friends, in terms of the display, and there is no green tint issue in the Edge 20. I did do the yesterday testing as well. If you want, you can check those videos. So that's another good sign. So Poco F3 GT has got slightly screen bleeding issues. Yes, if you watch my previous videos, try to type the Poco F3 GT screen bleeding. You can watch my videos with the SciTech Guru. So that's another thing. Realme X7 Max doesn't have the green tint issues at all, and iQOO 7 has got the green tint issue. Only few units, not all of them. Only few units has got this kind of green tint problem is going on. And touch sampling rate by default it's set to the what is the company is claiming in the Poco F3 GT only. So remaining phones they do have different touch sampling rate. So if you use game enhancement boosters only, then you can actually achieve the higher touch sampling rate in the other phones. But in the Poco F3 GT it's by default same touch sampling rate whatever the company is claiming. That's one thing which I thought of just mentioning here in this video at this point. So in case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below, friends. Definitely I'll be able to address those issues as soon as possible. And right now I did feel slightly better in these two phones, and bezels looks really good and I think uniform. Bezels are slightly slimmer maybe in the Poco F3 GT, I think so, or maybe in the Moto Edge 20. Both are having really kind of close bezels, nothing much difference as you can see in terms of the bezels and everything. Both look really good, Moto Edge 20 and the Poco F3 GT. Really slim bezels, that's the one thing which I did like in both phones. So that's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video, and in case if you have any other queries, let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to check the playlist as well. So playlist will give the clear idea of what is going on with all the smartphones as well. This playlist will give the complete conclusion about the phones, all the playlists which are created for each and every smartphone. Try to watch them before you actually buy and spend this much of money on all the phones as well. And see you in the next video for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off and bye.